A while back, I went camping with my friends and my sister. It was good to see. It was tedious, it was long, it was draining. It took us around 7 hours to move from wherever we started, somewhere at Mavis Bank, to reach to Portland Cottage. And then we rested for like a day before we hiked early in the morning to go to the peak of Blue Mountain. And that was another hour and a half up from the cottage to the peak and another hour and a half back. To say the least, I was labeled the most damaged. I was so hungry, so thirsty, so tired, wanted to turn back a million and one time, wanted to just give up a couple times, stopped many times along the way, couldn't find my sisters, my friends, many times along the way, was alone with strangers. One at a time, I wanted to just lie on the ground and fall asleep right there. It's a good thing I didn't, because in the morning when we was going back, I realized it was near a precipice. I remember going back after the trip was over, and I was like, did I cross this sea, this riverbed? Did I go over this hill? When did I was like, so many things my feet went through that I did not realize how dangerous the journey was. But I made the journey because, it was supposed to be a journey that teaches strength and endurance, and a journey that would have empowered me to keep on going in spite of situations, in spite of circumstances. When I reached the top of that mountain, I was so happy. It was worth the journey. I was crying, we were rejoicing, we were praising God, and we had a beautiful devotion on the top of the mountain. And it's a lifetime experience. Will I ever go back to Blue Mountain? Did it twice, made it only to the peak once. Not sure I'll do it again, but I can tell you it was worth it. I bucked my foot, I made friends, I stopped, I wanted to give up, I wanted to turn back. I got help with my luggage. I lost my sister, I lost my friend, we reunited. You know what it reminded me of? The Christian journey. You're not always going to have friends and family with you. It's not always going to be a smooth road. You're not always going to want to do it. Sometimes you're going to want to turn back. And sometimes when you look back and you see, you say, I went through that. I've been there. I've done that. I've overcome. And you're going to realize the amount of strength you have in you is greater than you ever believe you had. I don't know who is going through what at this moment, but I'm going to encourage you. Like I stick through to that journey to the peak of Blue Mountain, and even though I was labeled the most damaged, I made it to the top. I enjoyed it. I had a lifetime experience. It was beautiful. It was worth it. But it began with me making decision to start the journey, and with me realizing I couldn't turn back, and realizing I had to make it to the top, and having the courage and having the Lord with me to keep on going. With the Christian journey, it's the same. You've got to start, you've got to focus, you've got to know that even though you want to give up, you can't. You've got to brush yourself off, you've got to keep moving, and the Lord will give you the strength to make it to the top, where there will be perpetual rejoicing. I had to eventually come down off Blue Mountain, but if you make it in salvation, you can reign with the Lord forever and ever and ever in salvation. So be blessed and realize that greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. The journey is not over, and you are more than capable of making it to the end. God bless you.